It takes art to build a home and discipline to run a factory. Rooted in the rich soil of Kashan, Mohammad shares the blueprint for your growth. Learn how to manage your empire and yourself. The lesson starts now.
Hello my friends, this is Mohammad. Recently I visited a CEO in Dubai. He was really busy. While I was talking to him in the 1 hour meeting that we had, he answered 3 phone calls, he checked 5 emails, and he signed several papers. After a few minutes of talking, he looked at me with the red eyes and said that, Mr. Mohammad Jawad, I'm working 14 hours a day. I am trying to do whatever I can do. But the problem is that I don't know why my company is not growing. I told him the truth. The truth is that being busy doesn't mean being productive. Many leaders and managers misunderstand the difference between being busy and being productive. In Kashan, we have exactly this example. In a carpet company, and we were maybe very busy. So does it mean that the weaver does the main work in the company? No. If you try to compare the working day of a weaver and a working day of a designer, they are very different with different tasks. If you look at a designer, maybe you believe that he's really lazy. If you look at a designer, you may see that he spends 1 hour drawing only one line. But the weaver is very active. Being active, being busy, running all the time, sweating, it means that you are productive. If you have this type of idea, this video is for you. I'm going to teach you to understand the difference between being busy and being productive. If you try to weave 24 hours a day without a design, what happens? What is the main result? What is the final result? Can you tell me about it? Can you tell me what happens if you try to weave a carpet when there is no design available? After a few days, when you just wait a moment and take a look, you see you have woven thousands of knots, but the design is terrible. You're making a mess. You're not building something. You're just busy. You're just spending time. You're just spending your energy. I want to teach you, instead of spending time, I want to teach you to invest your time. I would like to tell you a fact. If you're always busy, it doesn't mean that you're doing something good. If every day when you finish work, you're very tired, you have headaches, it doesn't mean that you did very effective work today. No, it doesn't mean that. Don't try to deceive yourself. The psychology of being busy, the theory of being busy, is that when you're so busy, you're running in all parts of the company, you have a lot of phone calls, you receive a lot of emails, you send and receive a lot of messages, it tells you that you're an effective person in the company right now. No, you are an analyzer. You are the designer of your business. You are the designer of your day. Just imagine in a carpet company, weaver is not the most expensive person in a carpet company. The most expensive person in a carpet company is the designer, because he needs to focus on the task. He needs to think about the design for hours and hours and hours, and then he can draw some lines. These lines are really valuable. These lines are really expensive. If these lines do not exist, the weaver cannot get a good result. Even if the weaver works 24 hours a day, the result will be something without any value. something that you can never sell. You are the manager, you are the designer, you are the leader. The main thing that you do is that you need to understand the value of 1 hour of your time. If the value of your time is $1,000 per hour, don't waste it arguing with an unimportant supplier. If the value of your time is $500 per hour, don't waste your time and energy on thinking about a printer. If you try to spend your time and energy in your organization, in your company, doing very small things, small activities, unimportant tasks, talking to all employees, answering all questions, talking to all clients, talking to all suppliers, when do you want to analyze the performance of your company? When do you want to understand about the value of your time, and when do you want to set some targets for your managers, set some targets for your organization and company? I would like to share some solutions with you because I believe that sometimes it is easy to talk about problems, but the most difficult part is that what is the solution? So I want to share some solutions with you. Again, I want to repeat myself. If you are a busy man, it doesn't mean that you're doing something effective. You're doing something valuable. And if you're not busy, it doesn't mean that you're lazy. Some managers think that, okay, I checked this manager or I checked my performance today. I wasn't very busy today. I don't feel good about myself. I feel that I haven't done anything special. This is a kind of virus in your mind and we need to delete it. I will tell you how. Now I want to tell you how you can manage your time, how you can manage your energy, and how you can become a great leader of your company. What you need right now is a calendar, a blue pen, and also a red pen. I'll tell you how to use them. The first item is that the first step that I want to share it with you is that you need to understand the value of 1 hour of your time. Different people are different. Different managers are different. Their situations are different. How many hours of your time are really valuable every day? What does it mean? It means that maybe you say, 4 hours a day, my mind works perfectly. Okay, so you have 4 hours of very valuable every day. And if you have the target of $1,000 per day, so you have 4 hours of time and $1,000 of that your target. So it means that for each hour, $250. This is the value of your 1 hour time. When you understand this value, you don't waste your time and energy on something that costs, I don't know, $10. This is wrong. Your 1 hour time is worth $250. Don't sell it for very cheap ideas, very cheap tasks. Next item that I want to share with you is the golden hour, the first hour of your day. Don't spend the first hour of your day with others or, I don't know, with your mobile phone, answering messages, checking emails, answering questions, replying to some unimportant emails. Don't waste it. Spend that golden hour on yourself. Actually, you're investing your time. What am I going to do today? My important issues. And you write them down. You write down your important targets of the day. You set priorities. Priorities, what roles, what missions, what targets you have for today. You write them down, and because you are 100% relaxed, you're not in a hurry, there is no noise around you, there is nobody around you, so you can easily focus on who am I today? What is my main role today? What are the priorities for me today? What items I shouldn't miss today? You write them down with your blue pen. Then it's turn for the red pen. Maybe you have list of items to do. Okay, you have put everything on a piece of paper in your calendar. Maybe there are several meetings, there are several tasks that you want to do. Start deleting them. Delete them very easily. Be brave, be confident, and try to delete, put a red line on it. It means that this task, this person, this meeting is much cheaper than the value of my time. I am not ready to spend my time on something that cheap, on something that unimportant, and don't do it. You need to be brave to do it. If you want to be a great manager, if you want to be a great leader, this is exactly what you need to do, to delete it. If you try to do these 3 advices, I'm sure you will start thinking effectively. When you think effectively, it means that you understand your value, and then you don't have wrong interpretations, the misunderstanding. I don't want to be busy. I want to be effective. I don't want to be a weaver that have thousands of knots without design. I want to have the map of the day. What's going to happen in my day? I want to make a plan and choose that I want to do this because it is related to the value of my time and my energy. Time is the only raw material that you can't buy more of. The rug of your life is being woven just right now, knot by knot, second by second. Don't try to weave a rug without a design. You are the designer of your life. I want to give you solutions. I tried to give you 3 important advices. We are not looking for motivational ideas and sentences here. We are looking for something practical. The reality is that you decide for your day. The reality is that if you decide for every hour of your day what activities I want to do, what activities I need to delete, how much time I need to spend on this planning, what items I need to think about in the first hour of my day, these are your decisions. These are your plans. I'm sure when you try to perform according to these 3 advices, for the first week, you will feel a little bit strange. Maybe you're not that busy anymore, but you will see that you can achieve more. You will see that little by little, you're deleting unimportant tasks and people. Stay with me and follow more lessons because I want to teach you to become a better version of yourself.